What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Sound Life.
Hey, Katie.
Welcome to Bridgeport, West Virginia. We are exploring West Virginia today. It's the perfect time of year to be here. Mild weather and changing colors. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful day. We are going to drive into Bridgeport and check out this little town. It's kind of a larger metropolitan area for West Virginia standards, so it's not as deprived of economy as other places. Nice blue Chevy like ours. Ooh. This truck looks good in blue and red. Can you please connect the map for me so I know where the crap I'm going? It would be of great benefit for you to figure out how that map works. So driving the town, I see some pretty nice bigger houses. People here, I'll tell you something about West Virginia. The people here seem to be very content with who they are, and they're happy, and they're not afraid to be who they are. It seems like, you know, from the way people dress to the way they carry about themselves, they embrace who they are. And in a lot of rural America, that's a problem. There's some parts of rural America where people have a problem embracing their hillbilly or their country or whatever it is they are at heart. They struggle with their identity and identifying as whatever it is they identify as culturally. Seems like people here really, if they're a wacky person or a hillbilly of some sort, whatever the mental disorder they have, they're not afraid to show it. And it's interesting to see people just be who they are and not care too much about how it's perceived. I think it's nice. Earlier today we were into somebody who was wearing a helmet while driving.
That's cool.
Oh, they sell ATVs here. Look at that baby blue one. What is that?
Ooh. Wow.
Dude.
Dang.
Nice truck.
This is what I regretted living in an apartment.
Not being able to have an ATV?
Yeah.
ATVs are fun. That's the one thing I do miss about living in Fort Myers. Lehigh. We were able to drive our ATVs around the neighborhood. Can't do it where we live now.
No.
Not without police. Not without the police having a problem. So we're about an hour and 45 minutes south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're in the northern half of West Virginia. Close to Pennsylvania. Now, West Virginia has like two faces. I guess places like this, you can see a Jaguar there. New trucks, Jaguars, and Starbucks like this. This area we're in right now isn't too stuck in town. I mean, it's country at heart, but it's not completely stuck in town. But there are some places out here that you're just like, wow. There's just places that are stuck in town. Completely stuck in town. And there are a few places in like the southern, I think the southern part of West Virginia has more crime, more addiction. From what I can tell, well, this whole area is plagued with addiction in general. Even like adjacent cities and other states have the same problem. But I guess it's not as bad as, you can see a lot of really expensive new cars, and some people still drive the older cars, but a lot of people drive the newer ones. It's not completely stuck in town here for everybody. It's kind of a mix, you could say. You know, you see a clunker here and there, but you also see a Porsche, like you see here. So it's kind of a different. West Virginia is the second poorest state in the country. It isn't exactly known for being a wealthy place. So you can't expect levels of affluence here. There's still a trailer park behind these buildings. You're never too far from a trailer park in West Virginia to begin with. It's the second poorest state in the country. But, you know, there's starting to be some changes, and you're starting to see some people get, you know, new cars and marry somebody they're not related to and stuff like that. Not often, but it happens. It happens. West Virginia, 5 million people and 6 last names down there. I tell you what, you know. Kind of quiet here. It was very congested by the interstate. What did it say, Saturday?
Yes.
Very quiet.
Yeah, everybody is going into town doing their grocery shopping because it's their day off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Saturdays.
We run into some pretty interesting and fun people in West Virginia.
Yes.
I will say that. Well, we won't be able to see the whole town, but we'll explore a street here or there and get an idea for the residential neighborhoods. I'm sure it's not all just Main Street here. Let's get off Main Street and see what the side street looks like. There's probably some good old folks back here that we can get up. It's been a joy to be in West Virginia. I've had a great time on this road trip. It's probably one of the most beautiful states in the country. Short of maybe Maine and California. Maybe Colorado could be on the same level. It's up there. It's up there for natural beauty. Well, it's not up there for its incomes, and unfortunately, it is the worst state in the country for addiction. Some people say it's a depression, of the depressing vibes. There's just not a lot to do, but is that really an excuse? You could go riding ATVs. You can buy an old property that's abandoned and fix it up. Buy a trailer park down there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like a slice of Bradenton right there in the heart of West Virginia. Just kicking away the way. I don't know why my camera always does this. These mounts always kind of float upwards. Defying gravity and aggravating me. Some nice houses back here.
Mm-hmm.
Well kept. You said this town had lost 1% of its population over the last decade?
About 0.5%.
It's not natural.
No, they gained it within that, but since the census, it says it's lost a little bit.
It's like a perfectly round tree. I don't know how they did that. The perfect tree of America there. Perfectly round. That tree could win an award for being perfectly symmetrical. Doesn't look too bad back here.
No.
Cowboys fans. At least pick a team that's good, man. No. It's a cute little town. It doesn't look horrendous. People got nice cars and the houses are well kept. What does a house cost in this town, baby? Like a nice, inhabitable looking, cute little house. Belcher's Grove. Is that a Buick wagon? Oh, snap, no. Snap, no. Man, I ain't talking about a food stamp card. I'm sure there's better and worse neighborhoods like any city. You see a few expensive rides. Folks think they're coke dumps. They ain't driving on the fancy cars down there.
Get a nice, livable house for $100,000 range.
What?
On 177, you can get a nice little.
Let me see. For 177.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get a house in town for under $200,000.
Yes.
Wow. It's not extraordinary. I mean, it's very affordable, but it's not like $40,000 for an habitable house. You see Audis and like people do have like there's a Lexus right there, so they're not like brand new truck over there. People actually have nice things here. You know, not these people. They live in trailer park, but the rest of them got great things going on. These folks down there in that trailer park ain't got much going on there. I tell you what. It's after that year that you know what I do want to do eventually. I think we should do. Is we should just every year when we renew our lease move to another city and just live in different places all the time.
Yeah.
But our Florida content's going so strong, and the thing is like when we were in Alabama, like our content went down. But I guess when we lived in Alabama too, it was like a deal where I was focused on my house and stuff. Like I wasn't spending all my time on the YouTube channel. Like just cleaning her car. That's something you won't see in Alabama. It looks like a nice town. It doesn't look bad at all. It just isn't run down or... What are the demographics for this town? Looks great, man.
Well, they don't have more recent ones. In 2010, it was 95% white, 1% black, around 2% Asian, and 1.7% Hispanic.
Okay.
And that is from the 2010 census.
See, I live in Elmore County, Alabama, which is like 1% or 3% Hispanic. And it was a nightmare dealing with how ignorant people were about me being Hispanic.
Yeah.
Like I after the Alabama experience, I'm gonna have to be apprehensive and with reason. So like some people act like it's my fault. It's not my fault. A lot of people have gone through what I went through. The only difference is I actually had a YouTube channel to talk about it.
Yeah.
Happens to a lot of people. They got Range Rovers and Lexuses and that's different. Like from Alabama, like somebody who would have something like that, they would get criticism for black. They think they're pepped out, sight, drive around those fancy rich people cars like that. Next thing you know, they'll be moving to Florida. But dang, a little house out here, it's like what, 50? Not 50, like 100,000 for 150, 200,000. That's doable, man. You go figure, even with today's interest rates, that's still doable. Like where we live, a house is like 400,000. So you got to be out of your mind with these interest rates.
Yeah.
Look at how cute these little Cape Cod looking houses are here. Cute neighborhood. I've always liked Cape Cods like that. Slow down. They got speed bumps. I guess they care about safety when they got these speed bumps here. Yeah, even though West Virginia has lower incomes than Alabama, I think it's superior to Alabama in a lot of ways. It really is. These slow down for our children signs are everywhere. Speed bumps are everywhere. This road got paved. People drive new cars. Houses are well kept. This isn't abandoned. It definitely... Ooh, stop sign.
Alabama, you'd be wondering what the potholes are going to do to your wheels.
Not exactly. No, population density is kind of high here. It's like all the houses are up on each other. But you don't see like neighbor disputes. Like some people have a lawn probably because they have a dog. They have a fence. Yeah. Speed hump. Alright, let's get to Clarksburg. I think we've kind of got an idea what this town looks like. Clarksburg? Kenny?
Okay.
Talk to me, Clarksburg. Just somebody hanging out on the front porch, hanging out, enjoying their life down there. I waved, but she did not wave back. Okay. She's not a waver. Kids are working right here. Guys waved at us. Some people wave, some people don't. They're not waivers here. Some people just aren't waivers.
Turn right onto East North Street.
What are your thoughts so far, babe?
Looks like a nice little town.
Yeah. Not bad at all. Good houses. Very good houses. Here they got these are like newer here, further out into the outskirts. Nothing for sheriff. People vote for sheriffs. You can pick who your cops are gonna be.
Yeah, they do that in Florida too.
I feel like they got Florida rigged in a lot of ways, though.
Turn left onto Worthington Drive.
I guess like on a little town like this, like we want Larry to be the cop, man. He know. Look at that house up on a hill. You catch that house up there? There's just one lonely giant house up on a hill up there. No, they definitely think they put those things with that big old house up. Why just get a normal house down there? Why they gotta have this extravagant?
Gosh, that's where the mayor or the sheriff lives.
Continue on Worthington Drive for half a mile.
Colonel down there, he's got that big house up on that hill. He don't wave to nobody. He thinks his poop don't stink. Big trees. would die of boredom in a place like this. Can you imagine how boring your life would have to be living in a town like this?
I don't know. People seem pretty happy.
They do, but they're content. I think it's like it doesn't take a lot for people to become content. And I think in life you always got to reach out for more. And I'm not saying that from like a egotistical or greedy aspect of like personality wise. I'm just saying like you you can contribute to society in a lot of ways. You can contribute to society in different ways. There's different, like me, like my YouTube channel helps other people. Like it's difficult. We got to be on the road. When we're on the road, we're driving all day. We're barely sleeping in the hotel. We're getting in the hotel late.
Yeah.
We wake up a little late. I still got my back pain and all that to deal with.
I woke up at 8 a.m. this morning. Now, you usually do that.
We had to get an oil change while we're up here.
Yeah.
This guy's got 2 Trump things on his truck right there. He wants you to know who he's voting for.
In 800 feet, turn right onto West Philadelphia Avenue.
He wants you to know what he believes in. I just keep something like that to myself.
Turn right onto West Philadelphia Avenue.
I wouldn't go out there doing stuff like that. It's kind of foolish, to be honest with you. Yeah, structurally, this town is sound. It's structurally
turn left onto
sound.
North Virginia Avenue.
I wouldn't condemn this town. You know what we should do? We should make Southern Life, those stickers that the county slaps on your door?
Yeah.
We should make like a sticker like that. And if this town sucks, we'll go to their city hall and have like an official Southern Life has condemned your town.
Turn left
And
onto
then
North
include a
Virginia
link to the
Avenue.
video description.
I don't think you can do that.
Yeah, you can. You can condemn somebody's town. If a town really sucks, we should have like a checklist too of like all the things we're condemning it for. And like if a town really sucks, we'll condemn it. Wouldn't that be really cool?
Turn right onto US
We'll go to their
50
city
West,
hall,
West Main Street.
and then we'll just like put it on their door. I'm gonna have these things made, and then when we get back to town. If a town really sucks, we'll condemn it. We'll go to their city hall. We'll go through a checklist of things we're condemning it for, and then we'll just condemn the town. Southern Life YouTube channel has condemned your town. I'm dead serious. Wouldn't that be like newsworthy, like a YouTube channel that goes around condemning people's towns?
At the light, turn right.
Or
onto
we could
US
give it like
50
an
West,
award
West
if the
Main
town's
Street.
really nice. Like if the town's really nice. Oh, that's abandoned looking. It's not. It's just one building's not gonna run the whole town, but it is at an intersection. They ought to do better than that. You know how like the county condemns houses, right?
Continue on US 50
Oh, fire
West
truck
for
coming.
5
You don't
miles.
need to repeat yourself over and over again, Jose.
But it gets comments.
I know.
It gets a lot of comments when it, dang it, we're getting chased by a fire truck. You better run, boy.
Pull over.
There's a fire truck coming. You better run. I think it turned though.
Yeah, it's right.
Did it? Is it still coming at us? I think it turned. Basically, I'm repeating myself because I want your reaction. I want your opinion. I know what your opinion is. That is so over the top.
No, I just want to make sure there's like no legality.
What legality could it be about it?
Yeah.
If they're allowed to go and condemn somebody's house, should I be able to condemn their town?
Oh my gosh!
What?
Unleaded diesel and Slurpee cost.
Huh?
They have unleaded diesel and what the cost of a Slurpee is.
Oh, okay, I see. I missed that detail.
I've never seen something like that.
No, there definitely are some interesting hillbillies up here. There's definitely some antics of these people up here, which is awesome. If you live in a place this boring, you gotta be fun. You have to do something to make life entertaining.
A billboard for Sesame.org or mental health schools.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
This is a genuine idea for a YouTube channel. wouldn't that make like the news in their town that their town got condemned by a YouTuber?
Yeah, possibly.
Look to the left. La Guadalupana, just like we have in Sarasota.
You didn't see it. It's right next to where we got the oil change. I saw it.
You didn't tell me. La Guadalupana.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the one in Sarasota.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same people. It's the same name. Do you like the idea or no? Do you think there's some legalities with it? I think the only legality would be that when you put that sticker on the door, it can't damage their door because then they can sue you for damaging the door.
Yeah.
So you would have to like make sure, you know, that it's placed on something that wouldn't. You'd have to place it on the door. Maybe we can get like little plastic Ziploc bags. That way it doesn't damage their door.
You could mail it to the.
No, you're not gonna mail it to them.
Hmm.
You're not gonna mail it. It's you go to their town, and we'll make these like big orange slips. We'll get it on, print it on orange paper. We'll print it on. I'll make it on the computer, print it on orange paper, and then when we go to a town that sucks, we'll condemn the town, and we'll go to the city hall and we'll slap it on their city hall door, and say, hey, your town's been condemned for the following reasons. It's racist. It sucks. Like the roads are bad. No, I'm serious.
I know.
Like, if we go to a town, we're not going to do it to, like, because we don't like your town. It's not because we don't like your town. It's we're condemning your town means, like, when we go on a road trip, we go to towns that just absolutely suck. Like, maybe it's 1 in 100 towns. It's not like you're going to do it to every single town. But if a town sucks bad enough, we go and condemn it. I like the idea. And I can do it on the computer. You got your computer? We'll go on the laptop tonight. I'll design it on a spreadsheet or something. I'll design it. I'll create a checklist. We'll go in the morning. We'll get some orange paper and we'll print it out. And if we encounter like a town that really sucks, we'll condemn it.
So what are you planning to do? You drive to Millbrook and put it on the town hall?
Yeah. Like I want to condemn Springfield, Ohio for sure. Like on the way back, right?
Uh-huh.
I can already think about like 3 towns I want to condemn. Springfield, Ohio. For one. Millbrook, Alabama would be one. Wouldn't that be a thing? Like the other like news reporters would catch on to and everything. YouTuber that goes around condemning people's towns, going to their city hall and condemning their town. Your town has been condemned. What are they gonna say? You're allowed to put a flyer on somebody's door if you're condemning their town. It's not illegal. They may not like it, but it's not illegal. And we could also give the town an award. We're not just gonna have. We're gonna have an award. Like if we meet a town that's clean, everything's perfect, whatever, then we go to their city hall and give them an award. And like the towns. Can you imagine that? Like, and we'll call like the local news agencies too, like while we do it. Like for Springfield, Ohio, we call local news, and tell them we're gonna be in town to condemn their town. And why wouldn't we? We are the town inspectors on YouTube. We're the YouTube town inspectors. We should be allowed to condemn your town if it sucks.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
I think we're in Clarksburg now.
We're gonna be when we cross the highway. Yeah. All right, y'all. Check it out. Just an idea. Do you guys like it? Let me know. I think it would be sensational.